Now we want to look at our next chart, which is investing. Now within investing, you've got your traditional investing, which is holding a position anywhere from a month or longer. But within the investing, there also is what's known as trend trading, or turtle trading, as some people call it, where you are looking to hold a position for anywhere from a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, even up to a year. So with investing, you can use the one-day chart, but the problem is with the one-day chart, you're going to start getting whipsawed at the actual market. Generally speaking, I like to look at a weekly chart. So with investing, don't just think that you have to buy low to sell high. You can also be a short investor where you are shorting the market. So in terms of a shorting investor, if you saw that the stock was going down and you believed it would go down longer, you would have entered your position here and you would have held the position throughout this time that it sold off. So you could have captured this part of the market and you could have caught this part of the market. So just to give you an example, this move over 4.7 months is a 226% return on investment. So you're looking at these sort of returns on investments that are going to be lasting longer. So for example, once again, you saw a stock close above this position over here, and if you rode the stock up, you'd have made 216% in roughly, what's that, 1.1 months, and you held it for a month. So actually this actual move that happened here is actually longer than a traditional swing trade, but maybe a little bit too short for a long-term investor. Investors are usually looking to hold positions for a number of different months and even several months. So that might not be the best example. So we can see another short-term shorting opportunity. Might be a little bit too cheap to stock. But let's look here. So for example, in April, if you got into the position or you got in over here and you rode the stock all the way up, you would have made 68% in 1 month. So a little bit too short there as well. We want to really look at about a 3-day chart. And once again, yeah, you can see as a long-term investor, if you had shorted the stock when it was showing the signals, and you shorted it already back in about February 2018, you would have made 167% if you had held on to the full position until it had crossed back up the 50-day moving average. So investing is long-term. Trend trading is you're trying to capture this trend. So actually this is a pretty good stock that I want to show you here because there seems to be a pretty good trend in it. And you can see that from this point here in 2009, the stock was in a trend. Now, it's pretty rare that you are going to be holding on to a position for that long. So I will show you what would have been the ideal spot to get into this trade. So as you can see here, from about this point over here, once we had crossed these main moving averages, from about that point to that point is about a year, which is a 77% return on investment. That is ideally what most investors are looking at. They're looking to get into positions that match these sort of parameters. So with investing, you're looking for a number of different months.